Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our entry level to Megabase series where we are still working towards our 4K science per minute. All in all, I am pretty pleased with how the base is operating right now. We still have a few bottlenecks we'll have to fix around the place, but for now, let's just go up and fix one of the main ones we have at the moment. So last episode we got this one done. Hopefully, if you look at our lubricant, it can hold up. Might not be the case, we are running full speed, but it looks like it is going down. So it's around the place where we want it, but we can probably fix this afterwards. First though, I want to look at this part. Right now, we are not getting enough batteries in, we're not getting enough steel in. We're at least getting a few things that I want to change in terms of throughput. So let's just upgrade these to filter in a few more. Let's just give it to, let's say 50. Our base can easily buffer that. And I want it so we are able to not worry too much about what we are flying in. Means we can take this part and just stamp it down here below to right here. There we are. So that is looking good. Just gonna test one thing. Oh guys, I just learned something new. That's rather brilliant. So do you remember the temporary blueprint I just did before of this? If I do a blueprint down here and hold down shift and scroll, look, I can go back to all the temporary blueprints we had. Oh, that is very good. Did not know that. That's something completely new. If you guys knew it, please tell me. That is actually, I thought I knew most of the tips and tricks of Factorio, but that was actually completely new. Oh well. Let's just continue. So all of this has now been set up. Thinking of maybe adding one buffer right here, one buffer chest, just to get in a few things in bulk. So in case we build it further away, we will be able to handle it. Is this a bit overkill? Probably. Will our base be able to handle it? Hopefully. But at least right now we will buffer quite a bit here and use it somewhere else. Just to make sure we have enough. So that is quite good. I can see iron gear wheels also starting to be an issue. We might be using them for different things. Might be flying them in right here. Could actually be the main reason why it is not keeping up. So does that mean we'll have to hook up a cell to make gear wheels? Or will this max out at some point? If you look at the production, let's do 10-minute production right here of, where did they go? Electric engines. Let's see, oh, it's right at the top. How many are we consuming then? Are we consuming everything we're producing? No, that is not the case. So it should max itself out after a little while. And because of that, this should hopefully be a bit better in not that long. So that's quite good. That is very, very good. Now, to expand out more, what we're pretty much needing is lubricant, petroleum barrels. Petroleum is just a case of expanding this out even more. We do have enough oil, we are just not producing enough petroleum to keep everything running. So luckily, we can fix that quite easily. So if you take this one, let's just add in 2 more for now. Could actually do an entire row here as well, just to get more production. Oh, we have something going through here. We'll have to remove that. That is our, what's it called? Barrels. Let's do this for now. Just adding in those three. Did we mark this with a barrel? Oh, barrel with a chest. We didn't. Let's mark this with oil. There we are. 1, 2. Do you also do these two? We did. 3. Oh wow, that's a ton of things we did. That's 5 more on top of the 7 we have. So that's about a 50%, 60, 70, 80% increase. Now we just have to look a bit on right here, because I can see we are lacking a bit to solve our charging issues. The rest is somewhat solved. Things are flying in nicely. The base is doing very well, though we are getting or using a ton of iron. Look at this massive thing. That is looking quite good. Luckily, it can easily charge, so we'll just leave it at that. These are going down to help build. This is full. So all in all, the base is looking quite good. We just need to solve a few things here and there. We are using every single robot at our disposal. So crafting more is actually pretty paramount at this stage. How fast is this one going? We'll define that as fast. Can't use productivity, so you could just throw in a bit of speed to make it run a bit faster. Don't know if it's needed, but let's do it for now. And then request in quite a bit more to this one. So hopefully that will sort itself out. How about over here? We are still not building a surplus. Oh, we are starting to build a surplus, it seems. Might just be because we are lacking logistic robots. That can also be the case. But anyway, things are moving. All the science is producing fast enough. Hopefully. But then we'll at least check it out in a little while. Might have to add in one more space science soon, since we need 3 of these to keep up with 1 of these. In almost 4 of these to keep up with 1 of these. So we could add in 4 to increase the speed of our rocket launches, but I'm not quite sure our base is overly confident in its ability to use that much science right now. So yeah, we can always just put them down when needed. Luckily, that is very easy to do. Right now we are expanding down here, getting all of this set up, and it will start working in just a little while. No things needed. So yeah, that is good. And this will be a nice big oil area. What we actually could do, now that I think about it, what if we do, for example, we can do 9x9s with chests in the middle for like a supercell for all of these. That could be quite fun to spread it out a bit, but yeah, we'll think about that in the future, because right now we have quite a bit going in here. It's still something the base can easily handle, but it's most definitely something we will have to keep an eye on, because right now power is not an issue. It might be an issue, but so far it's at least not an issue yet. So the issue is just us not producing enough frames. Frames are building up, so that is not an issue anymore. Now we just need to produce more logistic robots. But yeah, petroleum, making that work is actually quite important at this stage. Our robots are still expanding out this way, covering more and more ground, so that is very, very good to see. I'm just going to look at this one night to look how much of a fuss the base is going to make with us running all of this. This is missing some power. That will not do. So there we are. That is now fully powered. could probably fit in substations instead. What if we do that instead? Then we do 1, 2. Can we do that? 1, 2, 3. That is way better. I like that setup way more than the other one. Can we remove these as well then? Or will that cut the power? Nowhere yet. I'm guessing that will happen. Oh, we can actually skip one as well. Okay, so let's try and do this. Then we can't touch it up here without doing it one more. Let's see here if this will look a bit better. Oh, it looks misaligned. Then we'll have to do these instead. But that might actually also look good enough. That looks somewhat good. Let's try and remove all of these and see if that cuts the power. If this can reach anything outside of here. Does look like this one reaches from here to here, powering the rest. So yeah, quite happy with that setup. So I have a feeling that we just need to expand out things. Let's make an iron gear cell. I think that will be a use. Or at least we could make a beaconed mall setup. That'll pretty much do the same thing. So to be honest, let's start to dismantle this entire thing. I think it's about time we tear down this. So let's get that show on the road. Goodbye, my old friend. You have been good to me. You have done so many things for us. So let's start with right here. Oh, it's all gonna go away. I'm both happy and sad. That is pretty much what I'm feeling right now. But it is something we'll have to do in the name of progress. So let's just deconstruct everything we can all the way up. You can go away as well. The same with this little part here. And let's just mark it all for deconstruction, then add in the, what's it called? Oh, look at it. It's all going away. Could actually do it like this instead. Mark you for deconstruction as well. All the way over here. Could remove all of this that's still running because my little thing broke. So let's deconstruct you as well. Oh, what a sad, sad day. Or a joyous day. I haven't really decided yet what I think about this. There we are. Let's save this for a bit later. I want to just get this cleared out first. Luckily, that is something our robots should be able to do rather quickly. And since we have deconstructed all of this, we should be able to expand upwards a bit more. Of course, I did remove a few of our radars, which will cut a bit of the things. But there we are. Everything is slowly disappearing, getting put into our thing here. Oh, so sad. Let's expand out this way as well, just to get a bit more coverage, to get the rest of this removed. That is in the way and not a part of our blueprint. There we are. Bye bye, little base. You served me so well. It is a bit sad, but sometimes you have to make way for progress, and this is one way to do it. Right here, we can actually just remove this part for now. I'll save it and then add in what's called maybe active providers, or pretty much just put in normal providers, since our base will grab this first, since it's so close. So yeah, that is looking good. There we are. You can deconstruct as well. Let's get you to here. Now we'll go up to this part, and then we can start to deconstruct this. There's almost nothing left here, but yeah, they'll just fill our massive storage here. Power-wise, no issues whatsoever. We could, in theory, we could, in theory, what I was about to say, start to place down some more solar panels, but that will tax our system quite a bit. So let's just wait a little while with that. Still going about 730. Very, very consistent. So that is good. What we could do after we've deconstructed all of this and in the coming episodes is pretty much save all of the, or pretty much make, what is it, 6 of these to cover all of our science needs for 4K. And then we can start to expand these out, starting at the sciences instead, moving backwards, fixing whatever bottlenecks we run into. I think that could be a good way to do it. But yeah, we'll have to see what is best. Because the other way is calculating how much we need of this and going the opposite way. And there's pros and cons of both. This one will make sure that we always know what is lacking. We'll still have to do a bit of math once in a while. The other way will make sure we always have enough resources to supply this. And in case we need to expand the solar, we still have resources flowing in. So I might figure out something with this, doing small cells of this in between 8 of those, making huge blueprints. I think that could be cool. I'm not against that idea, to be honest. Of course, that will tax a module slot, which is trying to catch up, but yeah, it's always a bit behind. Seems we'll have to buffer a bit more here for it to continuously work. Or is that... No, it seems fine enough. It's not that bad. Yeah, the rest is pretty much backed up, and that's why it's not moving. Just need to make sure it moves all the time to have a nice consistent pace. But this is slowly but surely getting removed. Let's continue up a bit further, giving our robots a bit more to do. How far up can we get? Can we just place them all the way down now? Oh yeah, of course, if we run up here, we don't need to worry about a robot or radar coverage. There we are. That will get all of that solved. Going over this way to get this solved as well. You can kind of go away. Oh, I deconstructed some fish. Too bad for you, little fishy. You will now become part of my base. Not really anything you can do about it. Let's just fill in these so we can place down the rest in just a little while. It's funny how I remember how big this base felt, or this part felt when we were crafting it. And oh, right now we can just tear it up like it's nothing. I know I have to place down a few more things when doing this, but there we go. And now it's just gone. Or it will be gone very, very soon. There goes all the robots, picking up whatever is left. That is missing things, so there we are. Luckily, that is easy to fix. Let's get all of this removed as well. We'll just place them in afterwards when everything is good. So now that is gone as well. Things are slowly getting removed. Yeah, and power-wise we are quite good. Oh, yeah. Want to expand out a bit of power. Do we have robots for it? About 1,000. Let's wait until we have cleared out this entire base. Or the old base, that is. They're just kind of trying to charge here at the moment. That was more carrying capacity. Now we are at +9, so we are moving 10 per robot. Does make a bit of a difference than what we had before. And our base is starting to, I would say, idle a bit, but yeah. That is completely fine. So are you done building down here? Seems so. We have things flowing in. We have full tanks. So all we're missing... Oh, everything is full. Well, would you look at that? Only thing we're missing is lubricant. So that means that this one can't keep up as is. Unless these are filling up. They are, so it's just on the edge of what we need. We'll just leave it for now. Seems lubricant is it is needed, but in very, very low quantities. So that is good. Oh, we can now also tap into this little oil now. That's been below our main boss for the last 60 some episodes. I think that is correct. Let's get you removed right here, all of that. Continuing up. And then we'll have to remove all of this. Here goes our array. Gone. In favor of progress. But that is what happens to things. What do we have here since I can't place it down? Oh, we already have something there. That'll probably solve itself out in a little bit. Yeah. They'll just kind of be stuck here for a few minutes. Oh, did we fill up our storage? Seriously? Wow, we had a lot of junk. No, not junk. It was our first, it was a starter base. We had a ton of items stored there. But yeah, it's not filled up. We just needed to put it in. But we can just do this if we want a bit more to be on the safe side. Look at those going to... Whoa, gather those things. And the power is still going to full in the day. And that is exactly what I want. So yeah, that is good. Very, very good. While this is working... Yeah, let's clear the rest out. We need to clear up this as well then. We can just go up there and queue up all the things we need to get done. Since then don't have to worry about it in the future. And I kind of want everything gone. Can also see we'll need to go this way. To connect up to these. Can we? Oh, we can, that's perfect. Please go out this way. That should get all of this. And our old science labs. This is still a bit outside of range, but luckily we should be able to do this to get all the way around. Are you inside some robotic range then? You will be as soon as this is built. There we are. This is also getting deconstructed. Robots don't think there's any room, but there will be in just a minute. No worries, no worries. So you can go away. Look at them work. That will get picked up as soon as we get over there. That's already placed down. Here's some more power for you. Oh, there we are. So it looks good. Oh, it's because there's, wow, one power pole I forgot. That is just typical. So next part, please remove all of this plus that. Let's continue up this way, please. Here we are, more things to get removed. Plus everything over this way. A nice big spring cleaning. This we can leave, we'll just make it into robots in the future. And let's go out this way so we can clear it up. And there we are. Did we miss something down here? Is it outside robotic range? No, we just don't have any robots move. Oh, it is outside robotic range. That means we'll just have to do that to rectify that little situation. Gone, gone, gone. Have to go a bit more north to get the rest of the pipes. That's gone. This is all gone as well. Let's continue up here. Oh, that's a lot of things we'll have to remove first. Let's do that to make sure we don't forget something. And take the rest of this all the way up here. Oh, wow, that was a far track I made to somewhere around there. That will give us more fish. Those can stay. You will have to go. You as well. Here, and that will have to go. And let's continue up this way. Then we'll see whatever's left when we are done with this and how much we will have to remove. You'll have to remove at least. That should hopefully cover all of it. But just to be sure, let's fill in a bit of this lake. That should be more than enough. So now all of that is solved. This is getting solved as well. Please take this out. Clean over to, let's say, right here for now. Because that means we can just continue over with the robot ports. Wow, this felt like such a grand adventure last time we did this. Right now it's so easy to just move across like this. It almost makes me a bit sad. Let's just fill this one in. That'll be fine. Make way for progress, old world. There we are. That's just water. Anything down here we need to look at? Not really. We just need to hook these up and go over this way. Can we see where the next row ports will fit? We can if we do something like this. Let's just make sure it was correct. That was correct. That was correct. So that fits in perfectly. Just needs a bit of power, but that means that we can start to remove all of this. So that is gone. We can go up this way. And there we are. To get the world cleaned up nicely. That is something you have to remember. Keep your world clean. Both in game and in real life. There we are. So to clear out all of that, probably have to add in a bit here just to get that part sorted. So that is good. That is good as well. That is better. Here comes the robots trying to fix that. Oh, there's something here we have to fix. Good. So is there anything left we need to clear out? This has all been sorted. This is just getting the things we need. This is all cleared out. And then this is going to get cleared out as well. Do all of it enter range? Nope. So let's do this. And then we can probably connect them up very easily like that. Oh, love it when things line up. So that means that this will be cleared out, this will be cleared out, that will be cleared out. And then we have the entire starter base deconstructed in less than 10 minutes. That is rather insane. But that is exactly what we've just done. Power-wise, don't even care that we deconstructed it. That takes no power at all. Let's mark this one in so it looks a bit better. So that was the entire starter base. Gone with the wind. Robots are just removing things, and that is pretty much what we need to do. So for next episode, I think if we look at what we have right here, it's about time that we expand our science again. So far we'll need a few more of these for it to continue to run. This will run out quite soon. So next episode we'll probably build 4 what's it called, rocket launches or rocket sites, rocket silos, and then get this running. So what if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe right here. We'll need 20 of them, we know that much. So let's just build, we can do 4 in a clump. We'll have to use most of this space anyway. So that will be in the next episode, where things will start to look better and better every day. Just checking here, it's looking good. So I'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll give me a like and a subscribe, and then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.